Mayan indigenous from Huehuetenango in Guatemala have a salt mine that is said to be healing. Thousands of people go to that place to take advantage of its benefits.
Mayan indigenous from the ethnic group Chu have the salt mine, and they are waiting for the visit of Mayan believers, who will arrive in the first day of February to pay tribute and look for help with their illnesses.
Viene en Comitán, en parte de México. Aquí viene directamente a curarse, pues. Y viene aquí directamente con sus ofrendas.
This mineral is believed to have healing properties, which is why several believers come from afar to take advantage of those properties.
Es antihelmíntico, elimina las lombrices, cura, incluso donde, por ejemplo, hay un golpe, se pone morado, con la sal se echa en forma de lienzos, calidad, o cuando hay dislocamiento en los tobillos.
Each day, hundreds of women come to recollect the water in order to subject it to a cooking process in which they are able to get little solidified rocks of salt that is ready for human consumption and also for domestic animals.
Y las ovejas cuando comen sal de San Mateo dice que son más fuertes, son más, o es tipo vitamina para ellos, son medicinales también.
The Salty Spring is located in the municipal head of San Mateo in the Huehuetenango department. In history, this salt mine has been the reason for several battles between two Mayan tribes. And now the history seems to be repeating itself, because the residents assure that they are willing to defend it against a mining concession that has been issued by the Guatemala state in this township. The exploiting mining license in the Bobby Mountain was granted to the Cooper S.A. Enterprise in 2007.
Los mineros, ellos quieren explotar a nuestro cerro que existe aquí, que es Bobby. Y yo creo que cuando ellos lo van a hacer, si nosotros permitimos, yo creo que va a dañar aquí en la mina de sal.
The Mayan Chu are writing their own chapter in the history of salt from a cosmogony perspective, because this mineral from them is not just a merchandise.
Santiago Botón, Telesur, Guatemala.
Since nature has given us the necessary elements to treat several different physical illnesses, today in Guide Your Body we'll show you the properties of lavender to ease pain.
Its beauty, and also its peculiar smell, make lavender the ornamental plant by excellence. Nevertheless, it's also very useful to ease pain.
La lavanda, Lavandula officinalis, hay muchas lavandas, entra en la composición de muchos perfumes, jabones, cremas, pero toda la planta es útil. Podemos tomar un tecito de flores de lavanda para quietarnos, si tenemos inquietud, estamos nerviosos, un tecito de lavanda ayuda muchísimo. Se pone una cucharadita y se da un tecito. Es muy agradable. Otra de las formas de usarlo es ponerlo bajo la almohada, porque la fragancia también es una fragancia suave que incita al sueño, un calmante natural.
This simple recipe can be used to alleviate headaches, pain in your joints and back, pain in your feet, and stiff neck.
Accidents are events that happen when you least expect it in any place at any time, which is why it's important to be prepared. Today we will put together a useful first aid kit to have in case of emergencies.
The first aid kit is an essential resource for every person who has to help a victim until the arrival of medical help. It's vital that it can be carried, easy to identify, organized and clean. The basic elements are hydrogen peroxide, also known as peroxide. It's used to clean up wounds, clean dead tissue and disinfect. 70% alcohol. It's used to disinfect material or skin before an injection. Serum to clean wounds and burns. It's also a nasal decongestant and optical washes. Iodine to disinfect. Gauze. They are used to clean wounds and wrap them. They also help stopping bleeding. Cotton. It's useful to apply alcohol, peroxide, or other disinfectant and antibiotics on the wound. Neutral soap. It's an antiseptic to clean hands and wounds, protects from the filth and avoids infection or brushing with the surfaces that might harm the wound. Medical tape. It's used to keep gauzes in place, as well as cotton. Plastic gloves that prevents direct contact with blood or other fluids that might be contagious. Scissors. They can open packages, cut gauzes and tape. It's important to sterilize it before using. Tweezers. They have to be disinfected before using, but they help to retract elements that might be embedded in the skin. Thermometer. It's used to take the patient's temperature in case they have a fever. Lantern, to have some light in case of low light, and to be able to look at wounds clearly. The containers and medicines inside the kit should be closed and sealed inside a dark, dry and safe place. Do not leave it within the reach of children.